Interesting last night, Purple. I'm going to go to your news sensibilities here, because the enforcer came into the show nice and wound up about the bump for certainly Nate Fyfe. I don't even know whether he'd seen the other one involving the Carlton Geelong player.
I don't think he knew Nate Fyfe's name either. But
he just saw the vision,
he
was wound right up about the fact that should not cost people games, to the point where it was a scathing attack, and then at the end of it he launched a petition which already has close to 120,000 likes on Facebook.
And where did that petition go again? He's going to march, is he?
Well, he got over 100. He's going to meet at Parliament House, march down Burke Street on AFL House and deliver the petition. The trouble was, Chief, a couple of nipsies last night thought the march was today.
So they'd already got themselves organised.
We had to send a message out, no marching today. But in all seriousness, it's a sample of the sentiment of the public, of the footy public, about their displeasure at this aspect of the game being officiated out.
Well, can we go around? Okay, I'll go first.
I
think it's going to be the minority view. I think it's the right decision, and I think the rule is right to be brought in.
Okay.
And I'm strong on that.
All right.
Once you choose to smother or bump, and for whatever reason you make contact with the head, and however reason you make contact with the head of an opponent, you're gone.
So you throw yourself on the boot for a smother, and then the ensuing tangle instigates some sort of head contact. You reckon that's worthy of
disengagement? No, but you wouldn't get pinged for that.
Not what, if you knocked him out?
Not if you went for the smother and that was your action, and
why is the smother in it then?
Because it was a bump with Fyfe, Gaz. It was a bump.
We haven't dealt with the bump. You're saying the smother.
The smother's okay. The smother's not.
You just said the smother's in.
You said if you choose to smother and make head contact.
But how are you going to make head contact?
You said it.
How are you going to make contact with the smother?
Well, you said it. That's why I'm asking you.
I think you said choose to bump. He meant to say choose to bump.
Yeah.
Well, in Guthrie's case, it was a smothering.
Shepherding.
Shepherding.
Shepherd.
Okay, shepherd. Well, Smith. Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad you cleared that up. But yeah,
I got to say I'm 100% with Warrior.
But I don't want to go to watch a game of footy where the player runs in and stops.
But that's where we're at.
Well, I don't like it. Let me go to the for Villawood Properties. What I would urge the pack. Can I give my great group? Don't get personal on who agrees with, because they automatically will just jump on you, Warrior. So don't get personal. Just give us your opinion on what you think is acceptable in the game or not. I haven't read it yet. So.
All right, we'll get to that after the break. Yes, we'll take a break.
Imagine clashing heads with the Chief. That's the first one I read, Chief. That's from Luke.
That's low hanging.
It's the first one I read. I'll have a look at it in the ad break, and I'll try and give it.
I don't think it's acceptable that one gets read out, Chief.
No, I'm sorry about that.
Get on with it,
Despite the call for people not to get personal, because it's just Warrior, they have. But I would say it's running about 80%, 85%.
I'm fully aware of how it's going to run, guys.
Hey, I'm just telling you what the answer is.
I'm not going to deviate from my opinion.
Matt Young says the worst head injury I've ever seen in football is a knee to the head in a marking contest. Do we outlaw that?
You can't outlaw that.
No, of course not.
No.
Well, why can't you outlaw that?
Because you're going for a mark.
Well, don't bring your knees up.
Oh, please.
Oh, hang on.
This is the bit of string we're talking about.
No, it's not. It's actually not. You two are
being
now
facetious.
complicating this issue.
I'm writing out what our listeners are saying.
Okay. Do you endorse that view?
Well, I
let's not be silly about it. Do you actually endorse that view?
I'm being silly because I just disagree with the Warrior. Warrior, my point is this: there are going to be accidents happen in footy.
I know. Right? So let's eliminate the ones we can eliminate.
Well, you can eliminate blokes jumping up with their knees in marking contests.
No, you can't. If you're running forwards, you have to lift your knee for balance. You can't just run and jump straight-legged, or you'll end up landing on your head.
You don't have to stick it into the back of someone,
mate.
Chief,
you're being ridiculous.
Hey, I played. I played like you.
We all played.
I can run into a marking contest and not lift my knee.
No, you can't.
Well, I can.
Well, some you can. I mean, it depends on. No, but not if you're running flat stick
but
forward.
But this is the point. You can change the game by legislating.
I think you guys are being facetious.
No, I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I can be. Hey, I can be. The way we're going is we will have a largely non-contact game.
And that may well be where it is going.
Well, I'm saying that'd be a disgrace.
And I am too. I hope that's not
where that'd be a disgrace. But what do you mean, would it?
Well, you'll be 60 then, okay? And there'll be a group of kids coming through, or 10 and 12, who love the new game. As they do right now. They love this new game.
Running around and not having any physical contact.
Are the team changes tonight, guys?
No, now. Come on.
Chief, is McAvoy out?
I think he is out, Warren.
Oh, well, why couldn't you tell us that 20 minutes ago?
Because it wasn't confirmed.
McAvoy is
Look
out.
at the Chieftain, will you please? We thought we'd get that out of you now, Chief.
We thought we had uncompromised, Chief.
You're
You
not a
do.
director.
You do. Ship off, Jim. Let's just get to the changes.
Luke Hodge, Wayne Campbell, some big outs across this weekend. Purple that I want to get to the bottom of with
I want
you
to speak
after
to
this.
Gaz about a few of them.
All right, let's go. The Herald Sun's Nissan Supercoach. You're listening to Friday
Hang on,
Rub.
Jim. Sean Brady says he's got the solution. Everyone has to wear Chief's helmet. Now that is not fair.
Chief, you look like you're copping a bit of a
That's
social
not
media
fair.
battering to me.
That's not
Water
fair.
off a duck's back, Jim. But you can still ship off.